What is up, everybody? We're here with the Amayeta Dialogue Podcast, Episode 9. Alex and Maxie here.
And Mikey over here rounding it out.
Yeah.
What's going on?
None, man. I'm just going to give credibility to Slipknot real quick in case we get sued for that. But, man, everything's going good. How are you?
We're good. We're in the summer.
We're in the summer.
And we're back. Episode 9.
Episode 9.
All right, so...
Mikey, what we going to do?
So, we're going to talk about a band. One of the most probably controversial bands, let's say, of our generation. Definitely one of the hottest genre-defining bands of our generation. Slipknot.
Slipknot.
As you heard, we played the intro. Anybody knows that first album, you know that song.
Anybody knows Slipknot, right?
You hear that song, you think of Slipknot.
You hear that song, it's like when the wrestler comes out of WWE.
Yep. All right, so yeah. What did we do last time? We did Chicago as a full band episode.
Really? That's what we did last time?
Not the last podcast.
Oh, I see what you
but
mean.
like the last,
Like,
we talked about a full band.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about Slipknot. They released recently, like 3 weeks ago, released a new song.
Yeah. Yep.
They got a new album coming out in August.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. So
They
we're gonna
played
talk about album and album and album. All the albums.
Album to album, era to era, all their masks. We're gonna dive into them.
We're gonna dive into them.
We've been Slipknot fans. I have since like 99, 2000, right when they came out.
Yep.
We were right there with them.
Yep. And then Mikey got me into it, and then I listened to them for a good amount of time.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to them like I used to, but
when they put out an album, you
Yes.
get back into them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. That's kind of what's kind of cool about them. They come out and they have like a 2-3 year run, and then they go away. You know what I mean? For like 3 years.
Yep.
And then they come back. I think that's how you stay fresh too. Like,
They go into the gallows.
yeah, that's how like they don't burn out, I guess, and fade away.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
I got into them in 99, 2000 right there when the first album was out, and when Iowa came out, 2001,
heavy.
that was it for me. That album changed my life.
Yeah. I think number 1 changed mine. Like
I
the
think,
first
yeah.
one.
I mean, every album has its own, like milestone. But I think the first album changed music, metal anyway.
Oh yeah.
And the second album just like kind of redefined it.
Dude, yeah. Something
Yeah.
about that first album.
All right, so let's dive into it here. But yeah, that's our history. I got into it, and I made Alex listen to it, and we watched the Disaster Pieces on a trip we went to.
Yeah.
That's really when I got Alex into everything. I got him into Pink Floyd,
We listened to it a lot.
Slipknot, Metallica. Those are the big 3, I think.
The big 3.
And Chili Peppers, I think. Those
Yep.
are the. But all right. So yeah, we're gonna dive into Slipknot straight up. The first album came out in '99, self-titled.
I was 8 years old.
I was 11. Yeah. This album, just raw.
Straight up, the recording, the way it sounds, the production of it, the progression of it.
Ross Robinson, producer.
Okay.
He was he did a lot of new metal stuff back then. He did a lot of Korn. He did Limp Bizkit, Sepultura, Machine Head. So he had a big part for all these bands blowing up in that late '90s era. But Analog.
This album was done in analog.
Yep. So like I said, 99. So yeah, let's talk about. So they got 9 members. For anybody who doesn't know Slipknot, it's a 9-member band. You want to run through the instrumentations there?
Yeah. You say who they are. What they.
So yeah, we got the
Zero. Is Zero?
Oh yeah, they all got numbers too.
Yeah. Let's say the
Zero.
names.
That's what Sid.
Yeah.
Sid Wilson.
Sid Wilson, the
He's
DJ.
He's the DJ.
DJ.
And,
turntable, straight up.
And he has
like
a
your
lot.
sister Rosa.
Yep. Shout out to Rosa.
Shout out to Rosa. She DJs in Alaska.
Check it out, AK House Movement.
Ooh.
Check it out.
What's her what's her DJ name? Is it Rosa Evie or something like that?
DJ Rosa Evie, yeah. I think, or DJ Evie, something like that. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Evie de la Rosa.
Yeah. But AK House Movement, that's the website and the Facebook. So
cool.
But yeah, anyway, Sid Wilson, DJ. He adds a lot to the music. He kind of, he had some weird sounds. He does a lot of cool stuff with his, makes it sound like a robot.
Yeah, a lot of digital when he adds to that.
Yep.
Who's number one?
Number one would be Joey
Jordison.
Who's no longer in the band. We'll get there.
We'll get there, though.
But, yeah.
Who was replaced by Max Weinberg, right? Or Jay Weinberg.
Jay Weinberg. Yeah, he was the drummer.
Yep.
And I think when people listen to Slipknot, the main thing that a lot of people mention is the drums right off the bat.
Straight out the bat. They're always thick.
Fast.
And then the percussion, though, adds a lot to that, too.
Yep. So we got the two percussionists.
Yep.
Chris, or number two, actually, we'll go to Paul Gray.
Number two, Paul Gray.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, the bass player who was replaced by some guy
V-Man.
named Vivaldi, Alex Vivanali or something like his name is.
No, his name's Alejandro. Or Alessandro or something like that.
But he's got his last name, I forget it.
Venturia or something like that.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
But they call him V-Man.
Yeah. Alex Venturia.
No, Alessandro.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, but so we got number two, Paul Gray, who passed away in like 2010. Main songwriter.
Bass player,
main songwriter. Him and Clown were the ones that started this whole journey. So we got, he played the bass. Number three, we had Chris
Fenn,
who was percussionist. And number four, we got Jim Root.
Did he leave?
Yeah.
He left, and somebody
got
replaced
a new guy.
him already.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll get there, though. But it was the original 9 for the first 4 albums.
They play like timpani, like handmade timpanis that are like made out of...
Yeah. They got coated heads.
Yeah, it's made out of metal.
It's like they got 2 bass drums.
Yeah.
But with no bottom head.
Yep.
And they got 2 like different size floor toms as like their lighter.
Yeah. And they're metal too. They sound like tinny.
And they got the 2 kegs on each side.
Yep.
And they both do backup vocals.
Yeah, percussion. Fill it out.
And then we got
four.
Jim Root.
Jim Root.
Guitar. Lead guitar and original member. Then we got number 5 is 133.
133 Craig Jones.
Yeah, he's a character, huh?
He adds all that.
All the sound effects. You look up anything on him, and you hardly find anything at all. He barely doesn't do anything, like interviews.
Nothing.
He don't talk.
He's the one, how they have that character in the movie that nobody, like Michael Myers.
Doesn't say anything. Number 6 is Clown.
Sean Cran. Ooh.
Who
the original member of the band.
That's right. And the 7 is Mick.
7 is Mick Thompson. Sean is another percussionist and backup. Mick Thompson, another guitar player.
Yep.
Original member.
Number 8 is Corey, rounding it out.
Corey Taylor.
So yeah, 9 members.
Singer.
Because Sid is number 0. So it's 9 members.
9 members.
Alright, yeah, so when you hear a 9-member band, it's pretty chaotic. That first album is just chaotic. Hit you straight in the face.
Natural recording.
Alright, yeah, so let's check out a clip here. Yeah, some Eyeless right there from the first album. Heavy. This album's just straight heavy.
Straight up.
I mean, they have little melodies in every song, but it's not like now.
No.
Like, I feel like there's different phases, different eras of Slipknot. The first 2 albums go together. Volume 3 and All Hope Is Gone go together. And then, obviously, the latest. But Um, yeah, so you got songs like "Wait and Bleed" has that's the most. I think people know that one a lot.
People know that one. I think probably the most.
It's got the most melody.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love this album. It's classic. It's gonna go down. It's already gone down in history. It's gonna go down in history forever.
Totally.
It's an amazing album. The sound, the production. It's chaotic. It's gonna take. If you're not used to this band, it's very chaotic, especially with 9 members. Like, you could listen to them and pick out. It's like Chicago, just like we said, Chicago. Like,
yeah,
you can listen to one member every time, and it's different.
Yeah.
Like, you get a different effect every time. When you really listen for Craig or you really listen for Paul, like, it's fun. It's fun to listen to as a musician. What do you think?
Especially when, I think when we listen to more bands that we grew up with, like in our time era that we, pretty much fell in love with, I think it totally adds to that, and it makes it like almost like a nostalgic.
It's nostalgic, yeah. It's part of our childhood,
Yep.
This band was huge, man. I mean, they still are, but back then they took off fast.
They knew what they were doing.
Yep.
Back then. I mean, they still do,
They still do.
It sounds different now, I love that old sound,
Yeah, the original.
But it still sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, so they toured the first album and Ozfest. That's how they really blew up, and it's a great album. It's got a lot of different styles. It's part of that late 90s new metal, though. Like a lot of the later half of the album is very new metal rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that, that
freestyle, like Limp Bizkit type. That was popular, Korn. Yeah. But, all right, do you have a favorite song on this album?
Ooh.
For me, I'm going to have to go Prosthetics or Me Inside are my 2 favorites.
Let me see here. I think I love Spit It Out.
Yeah, that's a great song.
I love that song.
That's probably the most new metal too, that song.
But there's that one. I think it is Prosthetics.
That's the one that's like.
No, I remember one has a. Oh, I think it is. What's that? Isn't it Liberate?
Yeah, Liberate.
I like that one too. Yeah, I like that one too. Spit It Out, of course, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go talk about their mask for this album.
You know what though? This album, every song is like a hit.
It really is. Even like the deep cuts are awesome.
It's like
No Life is an awesome song. Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah, it sounds good. Like that you can play this album front to back.
No Gods of Life.
That's a good song.
Yeah, that's the song.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's a journey. It's a little out there, this album, but it's
front to back.
Yeah, it's an awesome album. It's definitely weird. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the masks for this album.
The masks, which are my favorite masks.
Oh, okay.
This is Corey Taylor's favorite. My favorite mask of his.
Corey's got
the green dreads.
The green dreads, and it's like a gray skull molding, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And then
133 got like goggles on. Ain't
yeah, it's like a helmet compared to what it is now.
Yep.
And Sid has like the gas mask. Chris always had the long nose.
For me, I think my favorite masks
I like
for
Paul.
this is Corey Taylor's mask.
Yeah.
And probably Joey and
Clown. I like Clown.
133.
Yeah.
Those 3 are my favorite on this.
Okay.
Yeah, cover.
I'm gonna say Corey, Paul, and Clown.
Okay, you like Paul? You like Paul's?
I like
mask?
that pig mask.
That pig mask.
Yeah.
That's from a movie, ain't it?
Yeah. I mean, a couple of them. Like Joey's is like porcelain doll.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a few movies like with a pig,
Yeah.
But
like they wear the masks.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that was the first album. We're gonna go ahead and jump to 2001.
2001.
And we had Iowa. Yeah.
Iowa.
Yeah, there we go. Very nice. So, Iowa.
That's heavy one right there.
Joey Jordison said it's the heaviest album ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is heavy. One of the
Like the
heaviest
first
albums.
one is more like, you know, it's still like there, but this one is when they got like that anthem, like, you know, like
Yeah.
hood kind of sound.
Yep.
You know?
See, that's what I'm saying.
That Louis
There's
Cologne
different.
sound. Louis Cologne sound.
Shout out to Louis.
Shout out to Louis Cologne.
You're my boy, Louis. But we got like the first two albums like go together. It's still like new metal.
Yeah.
There's no solos. Like Volume 3 and All Hope Is Gone and Point 5, like they're more melodic. Like they
Yeah.
changed. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot more
Their
melody.
songwriting changed.
The riffs
definitely.
have more melody, and you know, like there's solos. Like these first two albums are, like Alex said, anthems.
Anthems, yep.
Like you know,
Yep.
but it's crazy. This album, Iowa,
Yeah, it is.
heavy.
Crazy.
Definitely one of the heaviest albums. This album changed my life.
It's got to be one of the heaviest albums of all time. This album.
Yep.
Definitely.
All right, you want to talk about the mask real quick since we got it up?
Let's got the masks up real quick. Of course, Corey's got the best. I love this era of Corey
It's
Taylor.
kind of like a upgraded version of his first mask.
Yep.
He's still got the green
This is
dreads.
how I remember the most right here.
This is because of Disaster Pieces, the DVD.
This is how I remember them most. That's
Yep.
my favorite Paul Gray mask.
Yeah, I like
It's
that
like a
mask.
baboon pig. It's
Yep.
weird.
It's almost like a monkey. Looks like
Yeah, it
too.
looks like a monkey baboon or
like
something.
Planet of the Apes or something.
133's got the classic. Looks like it's just worn out.
Yeah, it's
my
more
favorite.
along. It's like the look he has most
Yeah.
now.
That's my favorite Chris Fenn mask.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like another one that's coming up.
Th-
But,
that's the only one I like. Well, Corey Taylor and Chris Fenn are my favorite masks.
I think Clown is
And,
my favorite.
Paul Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Clown. I'm gonna go with Clown and Paul
Didn't you
Gray.
have that mask for Halloween?
No,
Is
I
that-
have Volume 3.
Okay.
We'll get
With
there.
the wrapping on it.
Yeah. But I like this Clown mask a lot.
Okay.
And Paul's Clown's got this. The first album, Clown is like happy. This one's like mean looking,
Yeah.
like angry looking.
So my Paul, Corey, Chris for me.
Okay, I'm gonna say Clown and Paul.
Clown
Straight
Paul.
up.
Okay.
Mick never really changes his mask that much.
Mick? No.
Yeah.
No.
He
I don't
sticks
like
with
this
it.
one though. This one looks like Jack. What's that dude from the movie, the Christmas movie?
Jack Skellington.
That's what that looks like a little bit. Yeah.
He's got like a painted nose,
Yep.
so it kind of looks like the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz.
Jim Root's mask just looks like him.
It's very Jester. We forgot to talk about him. but
Yeah.
he's the first two albums are like Jester.
Like court jesters.
Yep.
Okay.
And Sid, this one he went from gas mask to it's like a black skull looking thing. He's got like face paint on his face that it's like white stripes. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
Joey, doesn't it? It kind of looks like it could be his actual face, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's got like a very black metal type look, like Dimmu Borgir.
Yeah, it looks like it's like paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
All right. And they got so they had red jumpsuits the first album, orange ones, and they got black now.
They got the black now.
With the goat representing Iowa, where
Yep.
they're from. We forgot to mention they're from Des Moines.
Des Moines, Iowa. It's not Des Moines. It's Des Moines.
All right, so yeah, let's talk about some Iowa. Disaster Piece, probably my favorite song on the whole album.
Ooh. The open, the one you played right now, that's probably my favorite off that album.
I like Gently. That's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song too. I say we got him.
The title track is awesome too. It's like 14 minutes. It's like a
Is that
slow.
what you played? You played People Equal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iowa though, check it out. Definitely one of the heaviest. I remember when I was in school, like for projects and stuff, I would like cut out pictures of Slipknot. from
Eeyore's not on
magazines.
this, is it?
No,
No.
Eeyore's on the first.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like cutting out pictures of Slipknot out of magazines and putting them in like my school projects and my books and stuff. I was obsessed, man. I loved him. I loved Slipknot growing up.
This is when they had the first one didn't build the image yet. The music it just built. This one built the image.
Yeah.
I feel like it's how we see Slipknot.
Yep.
How I see them, still.
Yes.
Like Masks and all that. Left Behind is a good song.
Yeah, of course. That
Yeah.
was Yeah.
That's my stuff. And the Heretic Anthem.
I love this album so much I had to buy it twice because my CD got so scratched.
I remember your CDs used to get scratched. I
Yeah,
remember.
because I play them so much, man.
His CDs used to look like you couldn't even play them.
And everyone would be like, "Oh, I haven't heard it yet." I would go grab it.
And
like,
then
I got you.
the Cutlass didn't help either. When you'd be riding it, I remember that.
Yeah, my stereo used to bounce and it would cut out for like a
man,
minute.
I used to hate that. We would be getting down too, and then you hit a bump, and then it'd be like
Silent for like 2 minutes. All right.
what you doing?
So you got a favorite on this album?
I'm gonna go Left Behind.
Left
probably.
Behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or My
it's-
Plague. I don't
it's
know. It's hard to
definitely-
choose.
My Plague, that does have a nice chorus.
Yeah,
to
that's
it.
why I like
Yeah.
the chorus. That's what I like about these guys. The choruses. They like stick to your mind, and you're like singing them. You know.
And you remember.
You remember.
They got a cool effect on his voice too.
Yep.
We should say Corey Taylor, one of the best frontman vocalists.
I'm gonna have to say probably one of the top 5. My top 5. Yeah.
His voice, his singing voice, not just his growls, but his
Yeah.
singing.
Singing, growls, and
Screams.
the way he gets the crowd pumped.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Not as much as like, dude, that DVD or that VHS, whatever we watched, they used to go off.
Yeah.
I mean, they toned it down because they're getting older now.
Yeah,
They
he'd be like
used-
screaming at the crowd.
And he would be
the whole
like
time.
going nuts. Like when I saw them, when you showed me live the first time, I was like watching it like scared and nervous almost
Right.
by how they acted on stage.
Yeah.
Like it's like
And the
they
build
go
up to it.
off.
Ain't it?
Yeah.
On that DVD, the build up
Yeah.
to that, like they're puking.
They're puking. Doesn't Sid fight with somebody?
Sid's fighting with Corey.
Yeah, you see?
And then like Sid,
Like they're fighting on stage.
Yeah.
Like fighting.
him and Clown go at
Physically
it. Yeah.
fighting.
Just crazy stuff, man. Like it is. It's like even they like get nervous. Like Joey's puking.
Yeah.
Like it's just nuts.
Something's about that aroma they set when they're out there.
And they're
insane.
Like, yeah. But yeah, they're crazy back then. It's a cool DVD because it's timeless. You know, there's no smartphones back then.
Yes.
Everyone was into it.
Yep.
Like straight up, you were at a show, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. And nobody's holding their phone up trying
Nope.
to get a video.
Nope. Straight up. And it was at the time kind of like, because DVD was still new. Like I remember it was a 2-disc DVD. Like it was revolutionary that DVD.
Yeah.
And they had cameras on their masks. Like,
Yep. And those weren't. Those were the first versions of the GoPro. I don't know.
It seems like
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
And they had them all over the mask and like on the headstock of the guitar. Like that was new back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They set that production for the cameras and video too. Yeah. Sean
Straight
Crahan.
up. Yeah,
Yep.
Sean Crahan.
Yep.
Straight up, he directs. He is
Yep.
like
He's got a degree in videography, I think.
he does most of their music videos. I think he does all of them now, but like the creative direction, like the image is all him, man.
The one dude in the band. That's how it should be, I feel.
I think they all choose their own masks, but
Mhm.
still, like all the videos, all the imagery is all him. All right, so that was Iowa 2001.
That was the second album.
Straight up.
Straight up.
So they took a hiatus for a while. Jim Root and Corey did Stone Sour, their side band.
Stone Sour, which is still going.
Still going.
No Jim Root,
Root's,
though.
No, he's not
Yeah.
in it. But he did it for a long time.
Yeah.
And but anyway, sorry, we're looking at the pictures. But
yeah, we're looking at pictures of the masks.
yeah, so a lot of people didn't think they were gonna come back. So, but they did,
They did.
and we're gonna talk about it. So I'm trying to see when this album came out. Volume 3,
2004.
4.
Okay. I was going to say 2, but I still your
No,
lips
they
go.
took a while off. Yep. This album, let's get a taste of this. 2004, straight up. Yeah, 2004 right there.
That bass
everybody.
line though, man.
Yep. Paul Gray, the main
second
songwriter.
one. Yeah.
He was awesome. People don't realize it. They've all said it, man. You know, he wrote most of the music and didn't take most of the credit, but you can hear it.
You can hear it in everything.
But all right, Volume 3 came out in 2004, like we said. Rick Rubin, producer.
Rick Rubin,
recorded
big
at
producer too.
Yeah, that's a big producer there,
Yeah.
Rick Rubin. For anybody,
Totally.
He does everyone from Slayer to Beastie Boys to people like LL Cool J.
Yep.
You know, he does a lot, man. A lot of different genres. What I'm trying to say, Lady Gaga, Lana Del Rey, AC/DC. I mean,
Volume 3.
Tom Petty, Johnny Cash, Slipknot. You name it, he's done it. But all right, so yeah, came out 2004. They recorded it at the old Houdini Mansion.
Houdini's Mansion.
Yep, they lived
Wow.
there and they recorded there, and they said it was haunted and it was scary. So this
that must
album
have been tough. They put
Yeah.
a whole studio in there.
Mhm.
Wow, that's insane.
And they have a DVD for this touring cycle too. It's
Okay.
called Voluminal.
Yeah.
And I know you've seen it. I've showed it to you. We watched
Yeah.
it a few times. It's like intercut scenes with like in the studio footage when they were there and like touring footage.
Isn't that when they're outside?
Yeah.
Is that the one when
Yep.
they're when he
And
arrives?
Paul's playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. They don't have their masks on. They're
No,
just chilling.
But
yeah.
it's edited like
They're, like,
crazy.
They have like what's that like blurred out?
Yeah,
Their
like
faces?
their eyes are blurred out or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. Clown
I remember
edited
that.
the crap out of that thing.
Yeah,
dude.
he did.
Shout out to Clown.
Shout out.
All right, so this album was huge. Volume 3, Subliminal Verses for me. This was like one of their peaks for sure.
Yeah, the peak, right?
I
Volume
mean,
3 was like I think they got a commercial.
yeah.
Like they went commercial after this album.
I mean, this was pretty much what solidified them. I
Yeah.
think in music.
Yeah. They started getting radio plays. They
Yeah.
started getting this
Duality.
duality. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, man. I mean, I remember seeing them when this album came out. It was huge, man. And like, I saw them that year at Ozfest.
Like they set it in stone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they came out straight up. It was like they were on fire, man.
Yep.
Like this was the top, I think.
You seen him at Os? Were you with Josh Corey?
Yep.
Yeah.
The first time I saw him, it was 01.
Joshua Timothy Corey.
But I'm talking about 04. That was the Ozfest.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so you got a favorite song on here?
Probably Vermilion Part 2. That whole thing.
Yeah, the
I love
acoustics.
that. The acoustic and then that. My
Okay.
favorite song. That put 'em together
I
as one.
think I like 3-0 a lot. Number 3.
Okay.
It's the one. Oh, I didn't mean to leave us there. I love that song. Oh, I didn't mean. Anyway, the Nameless too. We were singing that earlier.
Yeah, we were singing that earlier.
That's a good song. But it's an awesome album.
Great
Yeah.
album. This album has a different. I think they went digital. This album.
Yeah.
I think they went digital this album because the way it sounds more clicky and ticky.
Well, that's Rick Rubin's thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
That's what he's known for.
Okay.
Like Metallica's Death Magnetic is very like that.
Yeah. Like
yeah.
the first two were open,
Yep.
natural.
Mhm.
This one's digital and like just ticky. You know.
Yep. That's just what he's known for.
Like I mean
Like
ticky.
that high treble,
Yeah, like a very high
Yeah.
treble. Yes. Yep.
clicky drums.
Clicky drums.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like almost like Wolves Within.
Yes.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
Yeah, there's a
Something about
couple the Slayer albums that Rick Rubin did.
Yep. They sound like
They
that
sound
too.
like that. And the first System album.
Okay.
Was
Yeah.
him.
That one sounds real clicky.
Yeah, it's real clicky.
that album.
that's his style. That's what he's known for.
What we
you
mean
know?
by clicky is so the natural drum, like the first Slipknot album, the bass drum would be like boom 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 boom.
right, real deep. Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Now this clickiness would be like tick, 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 tick,
Yeah,
tick,
it's
tick,
got
tick,
more
tick,
of a
tick,
high
tick.
end.
Yep, more
Yep.
treble, like Mikey say. Yeah,
Yep.
good album though.
Oh, this album's amazing.
Good album.
Yeah. So we want to talk about the masks.
Let's talk about the masks.
Go for it.
My favorite masks.
Corey.
Yeah, you like his on this one. You like the stitching and all that.
Looks like a monster.
My favorite Corey's are our first two. My favorite mask on this one, probably gonna have to be.
I love Paul.
I'm gonna go Mick Thompson on this one.
Ooh, okay. It's more sinister looking.
Sid's is crazy. It's like a skeleton with like long teeth.
Yeah.
It looks weird.
Chris Fan got the red long nose going on. Joey kind of looks the same.
Yeah.
133 looks the same.
133, one looks the same. Yeah.
I like Clown. He's got the bandage.
It's my favorite Mick Thompson right here, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What I love about Clown's mask, though, he said each of his masks represent like the era and the style. Like he wanted a bandage because it's he's going through change.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of meaning to his
Yeah,
masks.
yeah. And like Iowa is real angry and mean looking. Like the first album was real happy looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty cool. He puts a lot of thought into that. Yeah. All right. So you're gonna say
Mick Thompson.
Mick Thompson. I'm
Yep.
gonna go Corey and Paul. Paul's got
Okay.
the teeth. He's got like the Hannibal Lecter teeth going on.
Yeah.
He's got
Still
like
a pig nose, ain't it in there?
You kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Iowa, but like more design on it.
You see more of his eyes too. It's
Yeah.
it's like a mouth covering mask, ain't it?
It's like if you ever seen Hannibal Lecter, it's like that mask.
Okay. All right.
But it's black and it's got like a cracked forehead. This one.
I see. Yep.
Yeah. 133 does look awesome though.
This might be my favorite 133 mask.
The
right
long
here.
needles.
Yeah.
He's got like, for anyone who's ever seen a Hellraiser Pinhead, that's what he looks like. He's got, but they're like long needles, and it's like an all black face. Like you can't, like these other guys, you can kind of see their eyes and stuff. Like 133, you don't
Yeah.
see nothing.
Nah, you never see anything.
All right, so
You
yeah,
don't see his lips or nothing.
no. All right, so that's volume 3.
Volume 3.
Definitely, I was pretty much like just in love with that album. I love seeing them when it came out. So
Yeah.
that's definitely one of my favorite eras, though, right here. So after this, they did put out a live album, double album, 9.0, and I remember listening to that too with you a lot.
The live album.
It's got the white cover.
Yes, I have
Yeah.
that out. Yeah.
It's a good album.
That is a good album.
It's like from different areas, like Singapore and Japan.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna jump to 2008.
2008.
The 4th album. And a lot of people have, mixed feelings on this album. And rightfully so, because even the band said, this is a different album. So let's get a taste of it. 2008, All Hope Is Gone. All Hope Is Gone.
All Hope Is Gone.
So this album's very different.
They started that dig
Yeah.
dig
Yeah.
like straight up 4 on the whole beat, quarter
Percussion.
note, like straight up like dig it.
The percussion
Yep.
is very heavy. It's
Yeah.
like artillery,
Yep.
like military style almost. You know what I mean? It
And-
sounds like when you listen to Slipknot, it almost sounds like it's like a message, like from like a coalition or something. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
It's different when you listen to them
Yeah.
than any other band.
It, like you said, it's like anthems. It's like
It's like, yeah,
It's almost
yeah.
like a following. It's like a cult, but like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
evil, but like
It's like there's 9 dudes out there like
preaching almost.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like giving a speech
Yes.
in front of,
Like
crazy.
like a coalition, man. That's crazy.
Yep. Like that dude in Forrest Gump before Forrest Gump goes on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Even Volume 3, real quick, going back, it has that song with the siren
Yeah. Yeah.
and the marching, and he's like, and even the new song, which we'll get to, has some of that All Out Life.
Yep.
Where he's like,
it's like a president, like,
Yeah.
or like a somebody who owns a country and like trying to get their people to follow them.
It's like a dictator, you know.
It's weird.
Yeah.
How
All
does
right.
it sound?
Real quick before we jump into All Hope Is Gone, I want to say the difference in Corey's voice from album to album.
Okay.
The first album, he was like, he was young, he was very high,
Yeah.
like in his voice.
Very, very raunchy too.
Yeah.
Ain't it?
And he was, you know, freestyling and rapping. And
Yeah.
then Iowa was very dark, low, like
Yeah, very
started
dark.
growling more. I think that he got more guttural from touring that first album.
Yep.
And then Volume 3, very high again.
A lot of melodic melody, a lot of singing.
But his Volume 3 too is this. They have like a filter on his voice the whole time.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like a radio filter.
Yeah, it's something they have.
The whole every song.
Yep.
Maybe not the acoustics,
No, that's clean.
but the
You're
heavy.
Right. Yeah, all the heavy stuff has that.
It's almost like he's speaking through like a megaphone.
Yes. Yeah, it does have like an effect to it.
Ain't it? Because I
Yeah.
was listening to it earlier, and I haven't listened to that album forever.
That's an effect too. That's not an EQ.
It's an effect.
That's an effect. Yeah.
Mhm.
It might be a megaphone effect, just like 20%. You know.
Yeah.
Just enough you can hear it.
It sounds crazy though. That album, Volume 3, his voice. The difference in every album is insane.
Yeah.
All right, so
All Hope Is Gone.
All Hope Is Gone. I got more guttural again.
Got more guttural again.
So, but his voice, his melodic voice, is on point the whole time.
Oh yeah, every album I think.
I think I'm gonna play a clip because we've been playing everything heavy. I want to play something melodic of him for people who might not know it. So this is off All Hope Is Gone, 2008. It's called Snuff.
Bury all your secrets in my skin. Come away with the innocence and leave me with my sins. The air around me still feels like a cage.
So I'm just giving you a taste of his, you know, melodic voice because we've been playing all the heavy stuff. Like he does sing in those heavy songs too.
Yeah. With
But,
those deep cuts they got on there, you know.
Yeah, he wrote that song. That's him playing guitar. But yeah, All Hope Is Gone. You know, they got more experimental, melodic. It's Paul Gray's last album.
Last album, Paul Gray. Yep.
And Joey's.
Oh, and Joey's. Yep. Different sound. This one.
Very melodic, very out there. Like, and they've all said, you know, they all felt disconnected on this album.
Very. Yep.
You can kind of hear it.
You can. Yeah, you can.
It's still so, like you could tell though. It's this
Still sounds
album to
good.
me is Paul Gray and 133
Best album.
is their album.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Corey too.
Yeah.
But like this feels like their album to me, especially Paul Gray and 133.
Paul Gray and 133.
And there's
yep.
videos of them recording, remember? Just him and together.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, Psychosocial, it's the song I played earlier. That was the most popular. Sulfur, Dead Memories, all great tracks on this album. I think I like Sulfur the most. That's my song.
Let me see.
Don't always know where you stay.
I think my favorite is probably. I do like Snuff. Which one is Wherein Lies Continue? How's that sound?
Let's see.
I think that is one of my favorites on here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Wherein Lies Continue. I like Johanna. That's probably my favorite too.
That's a good song right there.
That's Paul Gray 133 song
Yeah.
right there. You listen to that song, you hear nothing. All those weird effects and the bass. It sounds so beautiful. But all right. So, you know, not my favorite, but
That Vendetta's heavy too.
Yeah, it's still got some good stuff on it.
Not
you
my
know.
favorite album.
The drums though, and the production, 133 is, you know, he killed it.
I think this was the lowest on my list.
I think it's any Slipknot fan is the lowest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably the
So let's
lowest on
talk
my
about the
list.
masks here.
Let's talk about the masks.
Corey's got like a Michael Myers thing going on.
Michael Myers.
He has an all white mask. Let me see. Clown has an all black mask. Yeah. Sid
Ooh,
though.
Joey's. Oh, I forgot about this one. This is
Who?
when he had that tree look.
Yeah, he's got the crown of thorns.
Yeah, and he's got his twigs for hands. That's a sick. Yeah, this is actually my favorite Sid Wilson mask.
Yeah, it's like a
Too.
Transformers mask.
Yeah.
Like moves. He had that animatronics in there.
This is my favorite clown mask too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good mask. It's almost like his version of 133.
Yeah.
It's covering his whole head.
Yep. It's my yeah. I like Joey's. 133 looks sick all the time.
Yeah,
though.
he does look sick all
Yeah.
the time.
I like Joey, Sid, and Sean on this one
I'm gonna say Sid, Clown, and Joey. For the win.
for the win.
Yeah, Joey looks awesome. He's got the crown of thorns, and he's got like these gloves, and they got like long twigs. Like it looks like a tree, like Alex said.
That looks like the sickest one, I think.
Like he looks like, and he's got like a stitch mouth.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So we are gonna jump ahead. So after this, Paul Gray passed away,
Paul Gray passed.
and they didn't even really know if they were gonna come back. Remember?
Yep.
And then when they first started playing shows again, me and Alex were like, "Wow!" Like Alex was keeping me up to speed with it.
Yeah, they did it. You know, they were keeping it. You know,
Keeping him alive. And
Yep.
They had his
they played him in the PA for a little bit, didn't they?
yeah, and then
Yeah.
they had someone play it in his parts.
Yeah, backstage though.
Yeah.
He wasn't up front. Yep.
No, they had his coveralls and his bass and his mask on stage
Yes.
with a light on it and
With
like
the light on it.
with
Yeah.
the S behind it on fire, the Slipknot
Yeah.
S logo.
But that was the bass tech playing ain't it, in the background.
It was somebody like that, yeah. So,
Back there playing.
So that was 2008. They didn't release another album till 2014,
2014.
and it's called Point Five: The Gray Chapter. And obviously it was a tribute to Paul.
The whole album pretty much.
Yeah,
Like, and then that one song too. You know.
yeah. Goodbye.
Yep.
But all right, so we're gonna talk about the Great Chapter. Point Five came out in 2014.
That's because she told me, lost inside her dirty world. No one hurts this pretty girl. She's beautiful, a little better than a man deserves. You are not inside, please tell me she will shine. Maybe I should let her go, only when she loves me.
All right, very nice.
Very.
So, yeah, that album came out, man.
You were all over that
Oh
album.
man, I needed this album, man.
Yeah.
I really did need this album. It came out at a perfect time in my life.
This album was. I mean, I like it. It still ain't the first two.
It ain't
But
the original, you know.
You know, they needed to have it out. You know, they needed to put something out
Yeah.
because they were just like not doing anything.
Yep.
You know,
I think it's a great album. It's
they weren't playing any of this stuff live either.
what?
This album, ain't it?
Oh yeah, they're playing.
No. I'm talking about before it came out. Like
No,
they
no,
didn't.
no.
they
It just
didn't-
straight up came out.
They didn't
yeah.
play any new like
No.
like a couple like one song or two songs or anything like this like they're doing now.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This album just dropped.
It came out.
Like they didn't. Yeah. Like I don't know if they talked about it. Did they? Did they have any
I mean,
interviews
I
on
remember the negative one came out like a month before this album dropped. That was
Okay.
it.
So they had a little.
They
pre.
had one song.
Okay. They did a little.
But
pre.
like the imagery and everything didn't come out until the Devil and I video was released.
Okay.
And
the
that was like
album
a
out.
week before the album came out.
Okay.
So it really, like now, they just released 2 songs like 3 months before the album came out, and they've been playing them.
They've been playing them live. Yep.
Yeah. So you see, they're changing. You know.
Yeah, they got to keep up with the times.
Yeah.
Yep. Like everybody else is doing.
All right. So Point Five, great chapter, produced by Greg Fidelman. What an awesome producer. The sound in this album.
The sound of it's way different than their other stuff. Way different.
I love this album. The opening track is just so beautiful. Into Sarcastrophe, those 2 songs, it's like you don't hear anything heavy for like 7 minutes, or at least 5 minutes in this album.
No lyrics, no nothing. It's just straight
No, you
up.
hear like so what?
Yeah.
But you don't hear like anything heavy for like at least
Yep.
5 minutes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's
No
like,
heavy music at all.
No, it's all 133 and Jim Root clean guitar. Like Jim Root really stepped up in this album.
Until Sarcastrophe, ain't it?
Yeah, until it comes
and then
in.
they
It's like that's when it comes in. Like dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, like
Yeah.
that. Yep.
They have who's playing that in the beginning?
Jim Root. That's Jim Root. He really stepped up for this album, man. He talks about how Paul was still with him and teaching him how to write, you know, even though
Yeah.
he's not here anymore.
This is a big Jim Root album.
Very big.
Yeah. The way the guitar sound and everything.
The riffs, you can tell he wrote
Yeah.
most of it, man.
Yeah, he wrote most of this album.
I mean, he's all over
Him
it.
and Mick Thompson probably.
They really stepped up their game.
Yeah, they did.
Those dudes, man, just blend together so well.
Good guitar players.
Yeah. They feed off each
They're
other.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old
So-
school guitar players, you know, not flashy, just straight up
Straight up.
hold it down.
Yep. So, what's your favorite in this album?
Goodbye. And probably Sarcastrophe, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The negative one too.
The negative one is my favorite,
Yeah.
dude.
It's a good song.
His voice on that, he had something to say on that song, because his voice is different, very aggressive on that song.
It's a long album,
Yeah.
this one. An hour and 15 minutes, 16 songs.
I like AOV too. It's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song. Yep.
Like
The straight up open too. That's a good one.
Yeah, so I think it's a good bounce back. I definitely put this up there. I love this album. Like I said, it helped me so much. I was going through stuff, and
This one's probably number 3 for me.
this is great. Yeah, this is a great album. So, very personal lyrics on this album too. Yeah, and then I saw them, tour this album as well. It was awesome. And that pretty much. Oh, we gotta talk about the masks for this album.
What was? Oh, and then they released. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
So no, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Then they released 212, ain't it? Like just like greatest hits.
Yeah, it was called Antennas to Hell.
Antennas to Hell, yeah.
It was like a greatest hits. Yep.
Yeah, in 2012.
That
they
was the
released it.
era when they were first playing without Paul, and me and Alex were really like paying attention what they were doing, because they didn't even really know themselves. They said, if we were gonna continue or not. Pretty crazy. All right, so we got the .5.
This is when the new members were introduced.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Aren't they in this one? This is their first album. The bass player,
Alessandro.
Alessandro.
They just call him
V.
V-Man.
And then Jay Weinberg too. His first album. This one.
So you
Chris
want to
Fentz,
explain who Jay Weinberg is?
Yeah, Jay Weinberg. You guys know his dad, Max Weinberg.
And you got a personal connection.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What's the band he plays for? The
he was Conan O'Brien's late night band.
yes, he
back
played
in the
for
day.
Conan. But where's
He plays in
that one?
Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen. That's
Easy
it.
Street Band.
The Easy Street. That's it.
All right,
so
go
my
ahead.
boss from the PGA, Lowell Thaler. Shout out to Lowell Thaler. His dad was Gene Thaler, and he was a drum teacher out in Maplewood, New Jersey, and actually taught Max Weinberg how to play the drums. Lowell remembers as real little boy, actually almost, still in diapers, him coming over, and his mother actually still talks about him, when we go hang out with her. So actually they just saw him recently live, and he gave a shout out on stage to his mom, which is pretty cool.
That is nice.
Yeah, I think hers, what's her name?
I don't remember. I don't know.
No, you don't know. I'm trying to think of her name. Marilyn Thaler, I think her name is. Yeah. something like that.
Right
But
on.
taught his daddy, so it's just cool.
Right on.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Jay Weinberg. Max is an awesome drummer too.
Marion Thaler, that's her name.
Okay.
Marion. Okay.
So yeah,
Just
and,
came to me.
he's Bruce Springsteen's drummer. He was
Great,
used to be Conan drummer.
His kid is good, man. And he took him when he was young, and you see that thing that you showed me the other day.
Yeah.
That little
It's like a
segment.
Jay Weinberg segment.
Yeah, his little segment. He had like how he got into Slipknot, and they show him as a little boy with his dad Max, wearing like I think it's about no, it's the second or first of Corey's mask, ain't it?
Yeah.
With the green dreads,
Yeah.
and the mask looks so huge on it. He's just like,
Yeah. And Max and Paul are talking.
it's sick.
Paul Gray.
Paul Gray,
And
yeah.
Max Weinberg
Max
talking.
Weinberg.
It was an awesome photo. Yeah, so I actually met Jay Weinberg at Open Air.
And you got a picture with him, ain't
Yeah,
it?
no, not with him, but
Oh, okay.
right before I went up, I took a picture.
Yeah.
But I got his autograph. He was really nice, man. Like, it was cool to meet him.
Not bad.
Yeah, great drummer.
Great drummer.
His drumming on .5 is.
Spot on.
He brought a new flavor, you
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
He brought the blast beats and smooth.
New age.
Yeah, smooth. He's young. He's like 24,
Wow.
25.
He's really young.
He's killing it. And you know, you bring in that young drummer, you could keep going for a little bit longer.
Yeah,
you
it
know.
pumps up everybody. Yep.
Yeah, we forgot to say too. Joey was out of the band.
Joey left. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Joey could still kill it though.
Yeah, I think he could. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
and
could.
so that pretty much brings us.
Who do you think's a better drummer?
Oh, I think Joey.
I think Jay.
Really?
Yeah, just because, you know. But for this style of music, you know, one would differ, you know.
I see when I go back and listen to like I like this. I think now the style they have now, I'm more like drawn to, like the melody and the riffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I go back and hear that old, like watch old DVDs, like the sound of like the original 9.
Yeah.
Like Joey all over it,
Sturdy.
like a machine,
Yeah.
killing it. Like I don't know, something about it. It's probably just nostalgia for me.
Yeah.
Jay is probably like technically better because his dad.
I was
is,
just gonna say that Jay's more technical, but Joey's more learn and straight. You know, it's a different. You know, it's a
He's
different
just
feel.
fast and like a machine, just
Yeah.
killing it.
Yep.
And his fills live were always different.
It's like Lyle Cooper compared to Blake Richardson, almost. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
that's how I think of it.
I think it's like for me, it's nostalgia. I'll always love Joey.
Yeah.
But I think Jay has that like jazz background.
Jazz. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. From his dad.
So, but I think like I said, theory, more knowledge. I'll go with Jay.
Yeah. Yep.
But like I said, this new stuff they're putting out sounds really good.
Yeah.
Like the drumming is
Oh yeah.
amazing. So, but
Man,
you go back. Sorry, no, I was just gonna say like, there's drum playthroughs online of Jay playing the old stuff, and he kills it too.
Yeah, he does.
You know, so I mean, like I'm gonna say this. You know, he's probably technically better, but I just love Joey,
Joey.
the original.
I think of the name Joey. I think of Joey Baca.
All right, so we're gonna talk about the masks.
Masks.
.5.
Jim Roots is my favorite, I think. Actually, the new one is my favorite Jim Root. But
He took away the darkness of the eyes for the new one.
yeah.
Yeah.
This one's got like the spades.
It's the jester look, but like he cut off the bottom half because he has a huge beard.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like his face, really.
Looks like they're doing the same masks with the new guys on this one. They look kind of similar.
They're both like scarecrows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they were brought in and nobody knew who they were for a while, and they were just kind of these guys, you know. And they were new members, and but 133 again looks
Yeah,
sick.
he's probably my favorite one right here, 133.
Yeah,
That new one, it's like cut off to a mohawk.
it's like a mohawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, these
Corey
spikes are
Taylor
all
looks
over.
like old man.
In this one, yeah.
I like clowns. Is probably the best. This is probably my favorite clown mask.
Mick and Jim for me.
Clown has like it looks like a balding clown. He has like
He's
hair
like
in the
all
back.
red. It looks weird.
Like I like this clown a lot.
This one looks
So
like
I'm gonna give it to Clown and Jim Root. And
Jim Root, Mick Thompson for me.
133. This one's probably my least favorite Sid mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. Yeah.
That it's weak. All right, so that pretty much brings us to present day. So they're gonna drop a new album in August. They've released a couple new songs. One of them's Unsainted, and yeah, we'll give you a clip of that here. 2019 Slipknot new album's gonna be called "We Are Not Your Kind." Very nice.
Back to the anthem sound.
Yep. It's kind of like a mix. It's kind of like a mix of .5, but they got that like Volume 3 like melody going on. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sounds
good.
Those harmonies, the guitars though, on it.
Yeah, they are.
Sound real good. 133 though, man. Every album he just kills it. He adds so much to that final touch of that ear candy, and I don't know, but all right, you want to talk about the masks they got?
Jim Root and
I love Sid's.
Mick Thompson's my favorite.
This is a huge step up for Sid.
Yeah, I like clowns too, actually.
Yeah, you like that metallic look
Yeah, I
he's
do
got?
like that. Yeah.
He's got another one that he hasn't unveiled yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like that one.
What do you think of the new guy? It's like a burn victim
Yeah, it looks weird.
with a zipper
It looks,
for a mouth.
it just looks weird to me.
We don't know who the new guy is
He
yet.
got like one little eye and one big eye. Sid's looks very creepy.
Yeah, Sid's got like a molding of his actual face, but he's wearing it as a mask.
Yeah.
And I think they said the mouth moves like like the
really?
one used to move. So he's got a hood on. Yeah, Jim Root took away like the darkness of the eyes.
This is Corey Taylor's weakest mask, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like how Jay Weinberg though kind of.
He's got the
It almost
9
looks like
star.
a Paul Gray.
It does look like a Paul Gray, yeah.
It's almost. I think it was intentional.
Yeah.
I think it's like an homage.
What's that?
He's got the Slipknot
sign.
It's like a symbol.
The
The
ninogram.
ninogram, yep. But doesn't it look like Paul Gray?
Yeah, it does.
I think he
The
did it as
Hannibal
a
Lecter.
tribute.
Yeah.
You think he did?
It could be. It could be.
It's almost like a tribute to him, almost. 133, like we say, he's got the mohawk.
It does look like big staples.
Jay Weinberg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
for a
the,
mouth.
the long staples.
Hmm. I like Jay's a lot. It reminds me of Paul Gray.
Jim Root, Mick Thompson are my favorite right here. Yeah.
V-Man, he's got like a weird like.
Jim Root's my favorite mask though.
V-Man looks like Dr. Doom.
Yeah, it looks weird. Like he's burned or like red, like blood. Like somebody ripped his skin off his face, you know?
So I'm gonna go ahead. I like Sid, Jim Root, and Jay.
Jim Root's probably my favorite.
And I do like clowns this time. It does look cool. All right, so that's pretty much Slipknot in a nutshell.
In a nutshell. I know you're excited for that new album.
Yeah.
We Are Not Your Kind.
I already got tickets to go see him. 2
Oh,
days.
yeah?
2 days after the album drops.
Wow, they're gonna play a lot of it. Probably.
So I'm gonna have a lot of listening to do in those 48 hours there.
a lot.
I'm gonna be listening to it nonstop. But yeah. What can you say? They're one of the hottest bands probably of our generation.
The hottest.
I mean, the Volume 3 was Grammy. It won a Grammy for Best Live Performance for Before I Forget. I mean,
Yeah, as far as consumerism and commercialism, this is the band, you know.
but like a band like that winning a Grammy in 2005, I think
Yeah.
it was. That's
Yeah.
pretty insane.
It is. Yeah.
Like nowadays, it's more acceptable.
But yeah,
Back
then it wasn't.
it
yeah.
was like, wow, like this band is really something.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to do the album orders?
Yeah. You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go first. Where you want me to go, from worst to least,
Yeah.
or from worst to best?
Worst to best.
All
So we
right.
got.
So I'm gonna.
And real quick before we do this, we're gonna review the new album when it comes out. We'll do an episode on it, or at least a segment on it. and we'll probably do a re-ranking when it comes out.
Yeah.
So here we go. So we got 5 albums.
So my least favorite is All Hope Is Gone,
Okay.
like we said earlier. Second, 0.5.
Okay.
Third,
It's hard.
I'm gonna have to go with Iowa just because.
Okay.
Iowa. Second, Volume 3. The first, the number 1. I said self-titled 99.
The subtitle is number 1.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How about you?
So, yeah, All Hope Is Gone, number 1. Probably put Volume 3, number 4. And then I'll probably do Iowa, number 3. 0.5 is my number 2.
Wow.
Yeah. That album just touched me, man.
Yeah.
It really touched
Yeah.
my heart. Like, I needed it. You know, you were there. You know, when
Yeah.
I was going through, like listening to that album, it was so therapeutic for me, man. And seeing them was like I really felt them during that period, you know.
The great chapter.
Yep. And then, yeah, of course, the self-titled, number 1.
Number 1.
That'll never change.
That'll never change for me either.
As much as I love the other albums, that first album, man.
Something about it.
Yep. It changed music, man.
There's something about it.
You see that album cover too, you just want to listen to it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. All of them on it.
Yeah, so you still think that's your favorite era, that early era?
The first 2 albums is
Yeah.
my favorite era.
Yep.
It's
That
just something-
DVD.
The feeling of
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah. Welcome to My Neighborhood VHS and the DVD too. That's nostalgic when I think of that.
Yep.
I think about Alex. I think about us listening to that. You know what I mean? Like,
Listening to it crazy.
yeah. All right, so Slipknot. Yeah, I mean, people have mixed feelings about this new stuff and the band nowadays, but
Of course.
they're
you
still
know?
going.
They're still going. They're still doing their thing.
So, yeah, check them out, people. Hopefully, this new album, I'm sure it won't disappoint because the new songs already sound awesome.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And they always release like that lighter hit first.
Yeah, they don't release any deep cut. Yep.
So I'm sure we're in for a treat.
Definitely.
All right, so that's wrapping up Slipknot. Anything else you got to say about it?
No.
You got a favorite member overall in general? Just one member?
It's tough.
Yeah.
Because every album is... I don't know, man. I really like Jim Root.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like Jim Root.
I like Jim Root.
And like Corey Taylor, too.
He's
Those-
right.
those are my two, yeah. Those are my
I'd
two
say
favorite.
them and 133
Yeah.
is probably my favorite up there because
Yeah.
he had so much. And
Probably
of
Jim
course
Root,
Paul,
man.
but
Jim Root.
I'd say Jim Root and
Yeah.
133 are probably my top.
Yeah.
Those dudes are like, I don't know. I hear them the most, I think.
Sid, too, for me. Probably my
It's
third
so
last
hard.
one.
I'd say Jim Root though as a guitar
Jim Root's
player.
number 1.
Number
Yep.
1.
Corey Taylor, number 2. Sid, 3 for me.
Okay.
Something about him. Jim Root, though, is something about that dude.
Yeah. I just
He's
watched.
like the aroma of the music, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
his guitar playing.
He stands out to
Yeah.
me. Yeah. Then I just watched the Sound and the Story with him. It's on YouTube. Watch
Oh,
it.
yeah?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
awesome, and it's very personal, man. It's very awesome. It's pretty cool. Check it out.
I'll check that
It's
out.
pretty much like a 45 to hour long documentary about Jim Root, and he talks about his life and life on the road. Talks about Paul, you know, talks about like how crazy it got sometimes, you
Yeah.
know, like with drugs, and it's very personal, man. I'd say check it out. Jim
Okay.
Root
Jim Root.
and the playthroughs you've seen.
Oh, yeah. Those are good.
His guitars, man.
That's
Those
the guitar you
Fenders.
want.
All of them,
That
though.
Jazzmaster.
All of those guitars, the Tellys,
I like the Tellys and the Jazzmaster.
the Strats,
I like those. I'm not a big Strat guy, but I like his
the Tellys.
his Telly and his Jazzmaster.
Yeah.
Those look clean.
Mick Thompson's guitars too look awesome.
Yeah, they do.
He has Ibanez and Jackson. He
Yeah.
has both. They're
I
very.
like- I
They're
like
like
Jim's.
the RG style.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the body shape. That's an Ibanez guitar, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Slipknot, man, check them out.
Check them out, y'all.
All right, so we're gonna talk about what's been going on lately.
I want to say too, right now, Chan just put out their new album.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
And what you know what's called?
It is called Chan.
Just straight up
Straight up
self-titled.
self-titled. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet. I've heard the new songs before it came out. I've been so busy with work. I mean, it
good.
just came out yesterday, right?
Just came out yesterday.
So I haven't had time to really listen to it.
June 7th. Yep. So It's good.
Check it out, Chan.
Check it out, Chan.
4-piece.
4-piece instrumental.
Instrumental.
Yeah. 3 brothers, Mario Camarena, Nathan Camarena, and Asaya Camarena.
Nice.
Yeah.
From California.
From California. So they got that like surfy kind of like
Chili Pepper vibe.
it's almost like that.
Yeah.
The way they groove is like that.
Yep.
But it's technical.
But John Frusciante, Chili Pepper.
Yeah.
Not no Bobo nowadays.
Yeah. The groove is like that. The groove is very like that.
Yeah.
That feeling.
That's
you
what
get.
the tone reminds me of. That
Yep.
guitar tone.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right. So
Good band.
Good plug for Chan. Check him out.
Check them out, y'all.
New music. I don't know anything really new I've been listening to.
Nah.
I've been listening to a lot of old, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
And usually when I go to like concerts, that's when I'm listening to, like leading up to the concert.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You've been listening to Chelsea Grin a lot.
I've listened to a lot of Chelsea Grin. I
Yeah.
just saw that.
I like the new singer, man.
Yeah, Tom.
I like him.
Yeah.
He adds, like, I watched one of their old Warped Tour videos, and like the feeling felt weird. The
Well,
new
the-
feeling they have is like,
I'll say that like the singer, that old singer, he had a lot of like alcohol problems.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
why he left the band.
I see.
He had to work on himself.
Yeah.
So you can that kind of bled into that performance.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, that new singer seems like he's got his game together.
He's a good front man for them.
Yeah. His voice.
He's like, "What's up, y'all?" I like the way he, his stage presence. Yeah. It's like hood,
Yeah.
It's hood metal, He's real hood with the metal.
I just saw him last week, man. I went down there to Indy, this place called the Citadel, and yeah, it was there could have been more than 100 people there. It was very intimate.
That's probably Louis Cologne's favorite band right there.
Louis Cologne. Yeah, shout out to Pablo. That dude is becoming one of my favorite drummers.
He's a great drummer and vocalist.
Watch his
Great.
playthroughs, man.
That live sounds good too.
Production,
The production sounds good.
the rig rundown, everything. They got their stuff together, that band.
Sounds very clean.
I would say out of all the hood metal, like Alex says, they're probably my favorite.
They're
Like,
probably the best.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
I think they're better than Born of Osiris the way they sound.
Me too.
The way they sound.
I think
you know
they're
what
better
I'm
than
saying? Yep.
Inure and
Oh yeah.
all those other bands. I mean,
Yeah.
I got my love for those bands too, but like
and the KC
something
Strain
about-
and all that.
yeah.
I don't like that.
something about Chelsea Grin, man, especially
Yeah.
the new album, Eternal Nightmare. Check it out.
They're good.
Yeah, they're awesome. Hey, I saw them, and then a few weeks ago I went to Open Air, and
Like to me, they got when Bury Your Dead had that singer, that one singer,
yeah,
the one that got his head hit.
yeah,
That dude, the way that Bury Your Dead feels like.
Well,
that.
he's back with them now.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, he came back.
See, the way they sound though in that era,
It sounds
real
different.
tough.
Yeah.
Real tough,
Oh yeah. Alex
that's
is
how
talking
Chelsea
about.
Grin sounds to me. Real
Yeah,
tough, real tough hood metal,
Alex is talking about Alive, Bury Your Dead.
Yeah.
On the DVD, the singer, one of the guitar players. These are back in the days, man. Like this is nostalgia what we're getting into right now.
That good metal.
Like shows, not concerts, shows.
Yep.
No security. No
No nothing.
No nothing.
Sorry, I put that in there. I didn't move it back.
No nothing, dude.
No nothing.
Yeah, it was just chaotic. Like anything could happen, But
Yeah.
we on this Bury Your Dead DVD, the guitar, it was very crowded. People jumping on the stage, crowd that surfing. This guitar player tries to do a guitar swing where he swings it around his body, and the headstock catches the singer right in the head, and he's just bleeding like crazy.
While they're playing
While
live.
they're playing, it was like during a breakdown, and he finishes the set somehow. And actually, there's an extra feature on the DVD. You get to see him go to the hospital, and they like stitch it together and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, but dude, he bleed a lot. But Alex is talking about this real raw, like Chelsea Grin is really raw. You go
Yes.
watch like. That singer adds a lot to those old songs too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
When Alex and I saw them with Born of Osiris, I mean they were on fire, bro.
They were, dude.
Yeah.
They set that stage.
Yeah.
They set the mood.
They got the bass booms and everything.
Yeah.
Like it's just
It's sick.
you cannot like move your head. Like
Nah, yeah.
you're always moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chelsea Grin, check it out.
Check it out.
Eternal Nightmare. Yeah, I'd say Eternal Nightmare is
Stained.
heavily influencing this new album
Yeah.
for us. Our new album I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of that dark imagery we're really going for. But not evil, just like talking about feelings and stuff, you know. But all right, so like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I went to open air.
Open air.
I saw Meshuggah. I saw Ghost. I saw System of a Down headline one day.
Oh.
Probably the loudest concert I think.
You've ever been to?
It was loud.
Yeah.
Like it was outside.
Was it louder when you went and seen Korn? It was louder than that?
Oh, man.
I remember you told me that was loud.
It was right. It was probably the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was probably the same.
They're playing in a TV, ain't it?
Yeah. But yeah.
You saw Tool too.
I saw Tool, saw Gojira.
Did Gojira play good? Were they good?
They
Yeah.
sounded real good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another good band we gotta do an episode on one day.
Yeah, we'll do one.
Shout out to Mario Joe Duplantier.
Duplantier.
Yeah, so that was awesome, man. Got Mastodon coming up.
We'll be there.
We'll be there.
14th, the Coheed and Cambria, which I'm not gonna stay for.
No, and they're gonna play Crack the Sky in
That's
full.
the only reason I'm going. It's because they're gonna play Crack the Sky in full. That's the only reason I'm going.
Yes.
I'm gonna buy one of their shirts too, probably.
Yeah.
If they have like a newer design of
Yeah.
Crack the Sky.
Oh, they do. I already know. They got.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna have the vinyl there too.
Ooh, maybe.
10th anniversary vinyl.
Maybe. Hey, you see the After Effects video they had with all the effects and stuff they're gonna use for the.
Yeah, it's
You
like a
see
new
that?
video.
Oh, it looks cool.
So I was there 10 years ago, and it came out
10 years ago.
at the Aragon, and they shot the DVD there. I
Mikey's
was
in the
there.
DVD. You see him. He's like the second row.
Yeah, right at the beginning, you see me.
Yeah.
But if you're like Alex, you can see me in the crowd.
Yeah. I see him in the crowd. You think they'll do a DVD for this
No,
one? No.
I don't think so.
No.
No. They gotta leave that alone.
Where they gonna be playing at?
It's called Huntington Bank Pavilion in Northernly Island.
Northernly Island.
So it's right there by Soldier Field, right on the lake. Like, that's another reason I like this venues, because the music.
It's gonna be outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
It echoes out into the lake. Like,
Wow.
It sounds so beautiful. But yeah, we're gonna go see them. Other than that, I've just been, like I said, listening to Chelsea Grin. I'm trying to think of some other stuff I've been listening to. I know I've been listening to a lot of old music. I've been listening to like.
Johnny V.
Yeah, I have been listening to Johnny V. Shout out from Northwest Indiana.
He probably never listens to this.
I've been listening to a lot of Make Them Suffer, actually. I've been
Ooh,
listening
that was
to.
the other band we seen.
Yeah.
With the girl in it.
Yep.
Yeah, the girl keyboardist.
I've been listening to a lot of
They got that
Mastodon.
hood feel to them too.
Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of Mastodon lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. BT Band I'm still listening to. Automata 1 and 2. I've been jamming a lot. So yeah, I know you said you've been jamming Chon. I'm sure you've been jamming Periphery.
Oh yeah, the new one.
P4.
P4. Sounds good. Nah, I like it. I only like from It's Only Smiles on to the end.
Yeah.
And the first song, Reptile, is
Yeah.
a great song.
Alex don't like that.
That's a good song. When it came out, it's like when Make Total Destroy came out.
Yeah.
Like when that hit came out from P2, it was like I listened to it so much. I loved it so much. But then when the album came out, I was like, I don't like it, you know? Because I
Right.
heard it so much, you know?
I hear you. No, for sure. It's
It
it gets old.
get old, yeah.
And I know you said you saw Endgame.
Avengers Endgame, go see it. It's a beautiful movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
I ain't gonna give no
wait.
spoilers.
I'm gonna wait. But,
Yeah, wait till it comes out, dude. It's gonna be insane. You've seen the first two, ain't it?
Yeah.
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 True.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out though. We'll see how it all wraps up. I know they got
Yeah.
Spider-Man coming out soon.
Yeah, Spider-Man. I forget what it's called.
Homecoming.
No, that's the first one. The second one is like, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta look it up. But yeah, that's supposed to be that Endgame. The Endgame leads into this one, the new Spider-Man, and I don't know what else Marvel's gonna do. Actually, Into the Spider-Verse was a good movie. Check that out, about Miles
Okay.
Morales.
All right.
That one was a great movie. Far From Home is the new one.
Okay.
Spider-Man Far From Home. It's when they're in France. They're gonna be in. So
Right on.
yeah, that Into the Spider-Verse. Check it out. It's a like a animated one. It's about
Okay.
that Moreno Miles Morales. You know, that
Yeah,
black
yeah, yeah.
black one, black kid.
Yeah.
He's like black Latino from New York. It's pretty cool.
All right. Yeah, I know we got. I want to go see Annabelle 3. It's coming out.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailers for that.
And we got
I want to see Aladdin too.
Child's Play 2 coming out.
Oh yeah, we got Chucky coming out too.
With Mark Hamill.
Yep, Mark Hamill. He's gonna be killing that voice. The doll looks young and like a little baby, but
Yeah.
I think it's his voice is gonna make it creepy.
I think this is gonna. People are like not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that.
I think it's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be awesome.
I think it's gonna be
It
really
looks
good.
like it's gonna be real like technical, like
Yep.
a lot of gadgetry and like more
Yep.
up to date.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta see the new Aladdin too, dude.
Yeah.
I have to see that.
Yeah, I've been listening to Johnny V.
Johnny V.
Straight up, check him out. I've been listening to this band called A Dead Forest Index.
Oh, okay.
It's real mellow. It's a different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from Sweden. It's two brothers. It's like one on guitar, one on drums.
That's cool.
Yeah, check them out. I've been listening to that. I'm trying to get different, like
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of different. Like I had to put away that Bone of Osiris, and for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Gets
Gets old. Yeah.
Yeah, like especially if I go see like a heavy concert, like I listen to a lot of mellow music for like a week straight.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not even gonna listen. Actually, I listened to Crack the Sky a little bit when I was sending you videos and I was gone. But I don't think I'm gonna listen to any more of it until I go see him.
okay.
I want
Yeah.
that fresh experience.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been trying to listen to different stuff too, just for
Yeah.
like musical purposes. Like
That's why I've been listening to Chon like crazy.
Yeah.
They inspire me
I've been
so
listening
much.
to a lot of mellow, like Neil Young,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay.
Chelsea Wolfe still.
Okay. Kripalu.
Let me see. This guy I listened to the podcast that I'm going to be on eventually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Metal Up Your Podcast. One of the guys, his name's Ethan Luck. I've listened to his album.
That's it.
It's like reggae. It's got a reggae vibe.
That's what's up.
Like just different stuff. Like
Does he listen to our podcast? Because I saw
No,
somebody liking
but-
our stuff.
No, but they probably will let me plug this podcast on their podcast.
Awesome.
So
That's
we'll check it
cool.
out. Other than that, man, we wanted to get this episode out to you guys. Slipknot's got new songs coming out right now.
New songs coming out right now, and we got to get some content out to you people.
Yeah, we're gonna work on some stuff here when we're done.
Yep.
Yeah. And,
So be on the lookout for some videos
Yeah.
and this podcast.
We recording still.
Recording
I
still.
laid down another song.
Mikey laid down another whole song, long song too,
Yeah.
long song.
So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, I think that's pretty much all I got.
I mean, other than I seen there's this skate video, new documentary called it's about the Wong song. Go check that out if you like skateboarding. But other than what sounds like Dwang is Dwayne, right?
Domain.
Domain.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I heard people really like John Wick 3,
John Wick 3,
but
that movie. You gonna go see that?
I'm probably gonna wait for it.
You gonna wait for it to
Yeah.
come out? Okay. Okay.
But you know what else I wanted to see was Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
That movie looks sick.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does. It
But
does. John Wick 3.
John Wick 3, I heard it got really good reviews. I heard a lot of people talking about it, but I just gotta let you know that there's only one man, and his one man, one love, one moan,
One universe.
John Moan. So we got one moan, John Moan, the next chapter coming out. So all you John Wick fans, you better look out. One man, one moan.
Juan Moan, John Moan. The next chapter. It's coming out. So y'all be ready in theaters to be out looking for that.
So shout out real quick to our sponsor, Mr. J Monet. Juan Moan,
The one and only
Juan Monegro,
J. Monet de la Trey. Coming at you.
De la Cruz,
De la Cruz Montoya Santiago Jackson.
Tostones.
Tostones.
And Juan,
He's a great sponsor to this show.
he's awesome. He provides us with homemade mofongo, and he calls it Johnny Tsunami mofongo.
Which is his favorite food.
Yeah. So Juan, you gotta lay off that mofongo, man.
Man, let me tell you, that mofongo will get
It's gonna make your house mofongoed.
Yeah.
So Johnny Tsunami, John Moan,
He
one
provides
man.
us with everything we have over here, too. Thank you.
Thank you, man. And like I said, shout out to Mr. Louis Cologne,
Louis Colon,
Hood Metal,
DeAndre Dukes, Nick Sharp, MFB.
Josh Corey over there holding it down in Wheatfield.
Holding it
But
down.
the most important, of course, one man, Juan Moan, John Moan.
John Moan.
And we'll see you later, Wayne.
We'll see you later, Wayne.
And
We'll see you.
everybody else on the Amayeta Dialogue Podcast.